Good morning, artists. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a mask at home using paper mache. So what you will see us doing in class today through the Zoom link is we are using these face forms that we have here in the art room. And what the students will be doing is they'll be dipping their newspaper in paper mache and then pasting the newspaper down onto the face form. Now, if you're at home and you're watching us do this, you obviously don't have these plastic face shapes at your house. So you're going to have to get creative and make your own. So I'm going to show you one way you can make a face form just using objects around the house. So here I have a tissue box. This is going to be the shape of the mask that I'm going to make, or the face. It's going to be rectangular. I'm going to take a paper towel tube and I'm going to make that the nose. And then I'm going to use these as the eyes. So I'm going to tape these down using masking tape. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm making my own mask form. And then I will be using paper mache to cover the form. And then when the paper mache dries, it gets hard. And it allows it to become like a more solid structure. So if you are at home today and you're watching us on Zoom, you need to find an object that you want to use to be the face form. So you have to sculpt sort of a face-like shape. So this is my face-like shape that I've made. And the next step is to prepare your paper mache. So if you're at home, you can make your own paper mache using flour and water. So you can put 1 cup of water in a bowl and then add 2 cups of flour into the water and stir it around with your hands, and then you have a paper mache paste using flour and water. The next step is to prepare your newspaper strips. So here in a tray I have lots of little pieces of newspaper. They're cut up into strips. And once you have your face form created and you've made your paper mache, which I've done here, this is my paper mache paste. You can see it in this jug. Now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to dip my newspaper into the mache paste. And I'm going to start to put my newspaper and smooth it down over the forms that I've created. So I'm going along, and you're going to get your hands a little sticky when you do this, but that's okay because sometimes in art we get messy. So I'm dipping the newspaper into the paste and I'm starting to cover my face form. And since this is for those of us at home, the face form that you create is going to be pretty different, right? Like this is a square tissue paper box, but I've created it into a face by adding a nose with a paper towel tube and 2 eyes with a paper towel tube. And so you're going to cover the entire structure. I don't need to cover the bottom, but I will cover the sides and the top. And I'm going to cover, my hands are very sticky, oopsies. And I'm going to cover the top of the paper towel tubes, like this. Okay. So I'm also going to cover those as best I can. So you sort of have to get your fingers in there and like smooth it down so that everything stays attached. Okay. So this is what you'll be doing at home today. We're creating Gillet Day masks using paper mache. And then we will paint them when the paper mache dries. So I hope this helps to explain what we're doing in class today. Remember, you have to find your own face form at your house and prepare your paper mache paste.